Hi, I'm Michele Morrow, and I'm running to be your next State Superintendent of Public Instruction. Coming up on February 15th, early voting will begin, and we have a chance to make history here in North Carolina. That will be when you put a true conservative in charge of our K-12 schools. I'm running to be your Republican choice to lead our school system because I believe that all students have the potential to be strong, prosperous, and successful. My plan to prioritize scholastics and safety over critical race theory and DEI will unleash the potential in every student. As a former teacher and a nurse, I am a perfect fit for solving the literacy and mental health crises that our school children face today. I've been traveling the state for over a year now, meeting with parents about some of the curriculum issues in our schools. Everywhere I go, people are telling me how alarmed they are about critical race theory that's teaching children to hate our country, and DEI programs which define and limit our students based on the color of their skin. DEI really stands for discrimination, exclusion, and indoctrination. Incredibly, this divisive programming has even been used to teach our preschoolers in North Carolina things like men can get pregnant and causing them to feel shame for the color of their skin. People are so worried about the future of our state and our country, and an immediate change in our K-12 educational system is the only way forward. The top priority for my administration will be to eliminate all programs that divide children based on race or gender. Instead, we will make sound, basic moral instruction priority number one. With just 32% of our fourth graders being proficient in reading, according to the national standards, and just 25% of our students proficient in math, we have got to make a change. You know, even before COVID, our schools were going downhill. But as superintendent, I will equip teachers with the resources they need to ensure that students can master math, science, and reading. And you better believe our teachers will be well-versed in the true history of our great nation. We will strengthen our partnerships with community colleges and local businesses so that we have every student in every district offered in associate level classes and internships so that they are prepared to enter the careers of their choosing. Another issue that's top of mind for parents across our state is school safety. Not a day goes by where a serious fight or news of students bringing firearms to our schools hits the airwaves. The current administration is using social workers instead of common sense discipline policies to maintain civilities in our classrooms and on our buses, and it's an utter failure. There are no consequences right now for disrespecting teachers. We've set the bar so low that our kids aren't even doing the work, and they have no repercussions. Staff and students should never be fearful in our schools, and this disorder can no longer be tolerated. My focus will be making our schools the safest buildings in the state. I will prioritize spending on student resource officers, video surveillance, and weapons detection systems in our high-priority schools. Teachers cannot teach, and students cannot learn when they feel unsafe. We must bring order and civility back to every classroom. With nearly 50% of your tax dollars going to the K-12 educational system here in North Carolina, we need a fiscal conservative who will prioritize every dollar to go to safety, scholastics, and teacher retention. Just last year, an audit revealed that over $230 million of our school funds that were supposed to go to our classrooms were unaccounted for. During this time of unprecedented inflation, we can quite literally not afford another 4 years of this fiscal insanity. On day one, I will be contracting with an outside auditor to track down every penny of taxpayer dollars that have been lost or wasted. We need that money for our teachers who are having to buy their own classroom supplies and our bus drivers who haven't seen raises in years. We need to stop partnering with expensive contractors who are using our money to train our children in ridiculous subjects like transgender theory while they're struggling to understand math. Everybody knows our state's top education officer has the power to impact the future of our state. A strong school system will make a future brighter and more prosperous for all of us. Michele Morrow. I'm number one on the ballot in the superintendent's race because I'm the only conservative running for this office. I'm Michele Morrow. And I'm #1 on the ballot in this race because I'm the only one with a plan to stop the implosion of our schools, and I have the experience and the know-how to get it done. Remember, early voting starts Thursday, February 15th, so please make your plan now for how you're going to get to the polls early and bring your friends with you. I humbly ask for your vote for the Republican Superintendent of Public Instruction for North Carolina, because together we can make academics great again in North Carolina.